What's going on, everyone? My name's Obi and welcome back to Courtside Financial. Today we're going to be talking about Deutsche Bank reiterating their buy rating on NIO. So if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any videos. Make sure you hit that like button because it really does go a long way in helping out the channel. And click the link in the description if you want to be a part of the conversation before it happens here on YouTube. When you open up your new brokerage account, you'll receive one free stock valued anywhere from $2.50 to $250. And when you make that initial deposit of $100 or more, you'll receive another free stock, and this free stock will be valued anywhere from $8 to $1,600. Lastly, cryptocurrency is now available on WeBull, so you can trade cryptocurrency on the platform with zero commission. So today we're going to be talking about NIO. It's currently 6:03 Central Time here in Texas, and the stock is trading at $37.83. It is down 4.07% for the day, and it's down 0.26% in the after hours. So you guys all know that my favorite analyst on NIO particularly is Edison Yu of Deutsche Bank. We live streamed the earnings call last week, and I believe that he has some really mission critical questions. By the way, the earnings call is still on the channel if you missed that and you want to replay it. So the first question that he asked was, with all the amazing developments in technology that came out of the Shanghai Auto Show, does any of that influence NIO's speed to market when it comes to creating a mass market vehicle brand? So William Lee's response to that was that the most impressive brand that they saw there when it comes to vehicles beneath a premium category was Wuling Hongguan, a brand based out of Beijing. So that was his only response to that, and I don't really feel like anything from the Shanghai Auto Show actually influenced their speed to market when it comes to creating that mass market vehicle brand that they have told us that they wanted to create. But it was still a good question to ask and good response and good clarification there. So the next question he asked was some clarification on NIO developing their own full self-driving chip and eventually moving away from the NVIDIA Orin chip, which they plan to use in their next-gen vehicles. It will be featured in the ET7 when that rolls out, and that's what's really going to make it a vehicle that can really showcase what NIO is trying to do in autonomy. And by the way, before the earnings call even came out, I did a video on this during the Shanghai Auto Show. Because NIO has a good relationship with Huawei, and Huawei's full self-driving technology was very impressive. They were pretty much asked if there are plans to adopt that type of technology from Huawei, and they pretty much shut that down and confirmed that their goal is to create their own full self-driving technology, which most of us were already assuming with them bringing on Ren Xiaoqing from Momenta and investing a lot of money into R&D as it pertains to autonomous driving as well. But basically, to answer the question in the simplest way, NIO is not ready to talk about their plans when it comes to developing their own full self-driving chip. So he didn't shut down the idea. Basically, if you read between the lines, from my perspective, they are planning to develop their own full self-driving technology. Great question asked by Edison Yu. So fast forward to today, as I said on the earnings call live stream, I felt like NIO's most recent earnings was a mixed bag, but taking into consideration the overall landscape of the market with chip shortages and whatnot, NIO still managed to show growth where other automakers were showing slight declination. NIO beat on their estimates. Revenue was up around 500%. I believe it was 482, and then it was up 20% quarter over quarter, so up 20% from Q4, which was a quarter prior to Q1. So with that being said, Deutsche Bank believes that there is room for the gross margin to grow. Now I say this with caution because during the earnings call, they pretty much made it clear that they feel like 20% is optimal and healthy for the business to be running at. And they also said that we shouldn't expect huge growth in gross margin at this time. So definitely proceeding with caution on that one, but I want to get a little further into it. So I typically tend to talk about gross margin because it's way more important than vehicle margin. Gross margin in Q4 was 17.2%. That had increased to 19.5%, so it's right around that 20% where they want it to be. One of the points that I've made several times on this channel was that as NIO rolls out more software options with their vehicles, that's going to make the vehicles a lot more profitable because software is not only scalable, but it's a high margin business, and everyone in the electric vehicle industry wants to start deploying things as far as software. Now, Deutsche Bank actually believes the same thing. They believe that the increase in margin can be accounted for due to them, their NIO pilot program having a higher take-home rate in the vehicles. Eventually, they want to get to the point where they're going to have a lot more software in their vehicles. ADAS, autonomous driving as a service, that is an initiative by NIO. So really, more or less, this goes back to the theme of, is NIO at this point in time under promising, and then they're going to over deliver again? If they do, if the gross margin increases significantly, I think that the market will receive that as positive news and hopefully can reflect in the stock price. Like I said, Deutsche Bank, Edison Yu, pretty much the only analyst that I pay attention to when it comes to NIO. I'll let you know if anything changes, but they reiterate their buy rating on NIO, and for the next 12 months, right, as of last quarter, they're giving it a $60 price target. So Deutsche Bank still bullish on the company. They're pleased with the earnings report as well. But anyways, that's going to be it for this video. I hope this video was helpful for you guys. Make sure you hit the like button, make sure you hit the subscribe button, leave me a comment down below, and as always, thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next video.